The Islam is it's a very bad disease.
The Jews shouldn't marry Arabs. Jews is a special nation.
Israelis have to take over.
You can't deal with these people. There's no need to try. There's no need to talk to them.
We have to kill him, so kick out the family.
I would carpet bomb them.
We need to kill Arabs.
Hi guys, welcome to another video. What I'm going to share with you today, I'm pretty sure that most of you have not watched anything like this in your lifetime anywhere. This is not only inhuman, extreme, beyond extreme actually, beyond terrorism. It's filthy. The way they are preparing their next generation is just beyond imagination. And I would say wake up, not only Muslims, but as a human, wake up before it's too late, because they are preparing to eat you alive. If you're not Jew or you're not pro-Israel, they are basically saying that, they have a right to kill you. Not only they want to kill you, they have a right to kill you because they are the only one who God has promised. They are the chosen one actually. When I watched this video, I was literally shocked. I thought if someone had these views in the United Kingdom, in the UK or USA or Australia, they would serve a life sentence. They would be behind bar within no time. I mean, if you say such things openly on a national TV, these views are known as extremists. And if especially a Muslim had those views, he would serve a life sentence in jail. So I would request you to watch this video from start to end so you know what we are actually up against. This is not normal. This is not sane. This is just beyond mental. Watch this video till the end. Also, if you like it, please make sure you hit the like button, and also let me know what you think about this, and make sure you don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And if you are not a subscriber, just hit the subscribe button. It helps me reach more people and raise some awareness about the issue. So let's get started and see what this video is about.
On September 12th, an Israeli Knesset party approved a plan to annex all of the occupied territories that would erase Palestine completely. This is considered an extremist solution to a conflict that has spanned decades, and the so-called key to peace in the Middle East. But how do Jewish Israeli citizens feel, those who are not in the government or living in illegal settlements? Last year I traveled around the West Bank to release a series for the Empire Files on the plight of Palestinians, featuring their voices and stories. But I also went to speak to average Israelis in the Jewish quarter of Jerusalem. We're here in Zion Square in Jerusalem, which the government has actually declared to rename Tolerant Square.
So notice, this was Zion Square, and now Israeli government has renamed it to Tolerance Square. Yeah, tolerance, which is accepting others. Yeah, just keep notes of this.
And we're just going to ask everyday Israelis what they think about the situation. You're American. Where are you from, and why did you come here?
I'm from New York, and I came here with my family when I was younger to make Aliyah, because it was always my parents' dream to come to Israel because we're religious.
So, are you American?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Why? When did you move here, and why?
I moved here 11 years ago. My family moved here because this is the country of the Jewish people and the future of the Jewish people, and we want to be here.
How old are you guys?
18.
We're 18 years old.
Now we are here in Israel taking a leadership course, and we're going to the army for a few months to see how life's here. And then we hope to bring back some of this knowledge to our youth movements.
So you're like an internship with the army?
It's about 2 months, and they show you everything about the army.
Israel is a great place. It's a nice place. You should come and visit. I love Israel and I feel safe here.
All that misconceptions are not true. Like, there's not people with knives every day, and there's not people exploding.
Palestinians?
Yeah. No, but pretty much the life here is really good.
For people living here, it's just normal to see people in the army walking around with guns, and you feel completely safe and protected.
I feel like we know who the threat is, and it's
Okay, yeah. We know who the threat is. Here it begins, guys, yeah? Just keep watching. Make sure you watch it till the end.
It's not coming from anyone random, as opposed to in the rest of the world that it could be anyone. Here we know who our enemy is, and we know that they are out to get us.
Who is the enemy?
Who's the enemy? That's a very good question. I don't think it's specifically any nation. I think it's...
Look how she's hesitant to answer this question, because she knows that eventually they will just bust out. Watch.
the people that are so interested in being politically correct that they won't actually go after the people that are trying to cover things up.
I think that the Islam is it's a very bad disease. Not just for Israel, for all around the world. We can see it. They think they all have to be Islam. If you're not Islam, they will kill you.
A lot of Americans don't really understand what Israel's like. We hear a lot of things in the news. A lot of people.
So basically, Islam is the problem. It's very explicit. It's in their mind. It's basically chipped. It's programmed in their mind that Islam is the problem. Just keep watching. There are so many surprises in this video. So many surprises.
People are sympathizing with the Palestinian plight. Can you talk about what it's like to kind of live in this situation?
First of all, it's very hard. I'm in an organization. It's called Lahava. It's against the Jews shouldn't marry Arabs.
Did you say the organization did what again?
The organization is the thing of it is that Jews shouldn't marry Arabs.
Shouldn't marry.
Just ask yourself this question. If you had these views in the UK or USA or Australia or any modern world, what would you be called if you had these views? Just ask yourself a question. You don't have to be Muslim to answer this question or to basically resonate with what they are basically saying. Yeah, you don't have to be Muslim. Just be a human and have some conscience.
Marry Arabs. Why do you feel strongly about that?
Because Jews is a special nation that God gave it to the Jews, and we don't want Jews to get mixed up together with a different nation.
Racism or not racism? This is beyond racism. Jews are special people, and Jews should not mix with any other nation. Any other. Okay? This is the highest level of discrimination one can have. Simple as that. And you call Muslims racists and extremists? Continue watching.
I think Israelis have to take over, and they have to kick them away. It will be much better not to kill them, just to go back to Arab countries.
You can't go back away. They lived there for centuries. I mean, come on, yeah? They want to kick them out, kick all the Arabs out. Wow, that is that has basically shook me. Honestly, I can't believe. I was thinking that maybe it's just Israeli government who has an agenda, but they have prepared a nation. They have prepared a whole generation to fulfill their goal. And I will be talking about it in coming videos as well, what the actual agenda is and how they are pursuing it, step by step, how they are doing it.
Deal with these people. There's no need to try. There's no need to talk to them. What we can do is when they do enough harm, we retaliate. That's war, and that's the situation that any Jew who lives in Israel has to deal with.
אוקיי, בסדר בעברית? פשוט מאוד, צריך להיכנס לשטחים וכל מחבל שעושה פיגוע צריך להרוג אותו, צריך להרוג את המחבלים ואז הם יפחדו ולא יעשו לנו בעיות והכל יהיה בסדר. הם יהיו בכפרים שלהם, אנחנו נחיה פה, לא צריך להיות ביחד והכל בסדר.
I think also that every Arab that doing.
Can you actually believe this? You're hearing this? I'm sure you have read the translation at the bottom. I mean, this is explicitly they're saying that they if they kill all the Arabs, then the problem is solved. I mean, they don't have to live with Arabs and Muslims. Basically, it's not Arabs, it's Muslims they have problem with. I can't believe that how explicitly they are saying it, and there's no remorse, there's no shame in saying that. And that's not extremism, that is not terrorism, that is something beyond these things. That is something out of this world. How they have trained their mind. It's just amazing. Honestly, I'm shocked.
In a terrorism attack, we have to kill him, and not because he's an Arab, because he's a terrorist. I think you should also kick out the family, because it all begins with chinuch. How you say
Education.
Whatever they teach the kids does. It's families.
Right, okay, so there is a contradiction right there. So what you are saying is, what they have done is not even fraction. They're just defending themselves with what? Stones? Yeah? And you are basically has almost 200 nukes and the world's fourth largest army. Excuse me? I mean, I'm speechless. Honestly, I have no words. I am lost for words.
Seems that we need to... איך אומרים להעיף לערבית? כן, תגידי לי איזה מילה הזאת. נו, תגידי לי מילים, אני לא...
אני לא יודעת לתרגם. I don't know how to translate really well.
I think we should give them a country. If you're doing any problem, you just go in there to give them a country, and then it's going to be a war between countries, If they're going to throw rockets, we're going to throw one big one.
Oh, let me remind you, by the way, you are in their country. They are not in your country. You were kicked out of Germany by Nazis, by Hitler, yeah? So don't forget that your ancestors were, basically kicked out. Okay, so they gave you rescue, they gave you shelter. When you had no shoes on your feet, torn clothes, wounded, you were in despair, you were in mess, you were in filth, okay, when they took you in. Okay, so don't say that you should give them country. They have given you space, they have given you shelter. Okay, and thanks to Britain, who basically created this first mess in first place.
And done.
I don't think there's any answer to it. Really? There's only one way, I would carpet bomb them.
You would carpet bomb them?
It's the only way you could deal with it. Or try to stop them a different way. It never worked.
You mean all Arabs or Gaza or?
I believe that they, I hope to believe they're not, but I do think they are, because I don't trust them. You can't trust them, and that's the only way I believe that. The only way is just to stop it completely.
I think that...
I mean, really, how explicit one can be. They're just saying it's like normal to kill the whole lot of people, Arabs, Muslims, just kill them. Yeah, just do it once and for all. I mean, imagine you saying this on a television in the UK or USA or Australia, and you're Muslim. Just imagine what will happen to you. You will be behind bars within no time, and you will rot in there. Okay, and you will be labeled Islamic extremist. Are there Zionist extremists or Jewish extremists? Please leave the comment in comment section.
We miserable. The Arabs make a piguim, and we need to kill Arabs. No.
I mean, look at how she's laughing. We need to kill Arabs, and laughing out loud. Really? I mean, I don't know if you have seen this before, but my heart is troubled, my soul is troubled by watching this, honestly, and I wanted to contribute to basically spread the word that what is actually happening. This is crazy. I mean, I can't describe how I'm feeling deep inside, and I'm sure you can resonate with me while watching this.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later.
All right, cool. Well,
there is also.
And look at how Giggle continues. I mean, we should kill all the Arabs. Yeah, like as if, she has won Miss Universe award or something. I mean, it's normal. For them to talk about this is just normal. And don't just look at that scene and think, obviously this is embedded in their brain. And how did that happen? Who did it? Is it Israel's education system who is doing it? Or they're learning it at home? Or it's both. They're learning at home and also Israel education system, which is teaching them to be the way they are. And this is now normal. I mean, someone needs to speak up, and mostly the governments need to step up to say what's going on. I mean, if they are preparing this generation, imagine what's happening today is nothing compared to what's coming. Because if they are preparing, like every citizen like this, then I don't know what future would be. Honestly, just imagine for a moment.
So the Jewish civilians that ate Arabs, yeah, I'm not saying, but we have also people that like the Arabs and everything, like Smolanim.
I think another thing that the Jews should have rights to hate them. I think we have the right to hate them. I don't see a reason why not.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's jaw-dropping, honestly. I don't know what to say. I mean, Jewish should have a right to hate them. Should have a right to hate them. Imagine someone else saying it, and especially a Muslim saying this on a national TV. Just imagine for a moment. Just imagine. You will be labeled with anti-Semitism. I mean, obviously they are playing that card very well, the card of Holocaust and everything. And I think it's about time that, the world come together to redefine everything. Okay, they can't, not anymore. I mean, they are not oppressed anymore. They are the oppressors now. They can't use Holocaust card anymore, anti-Semitic card anymore. I'm sorry. If you want to catch me, but they can't use that card. Not with these views. I'm sorry. Not with the views they are holding. And these are not just normal people. Honestly, they are not. This is something either trained, they're on street. I mean, if an army personnel was saying this, maybe understandable, because army training is completely different. But someone walking on street, just random citizen saying this, just ask yourself question, how mad this situation is.
I wouldn't trust any of them.
After I watched this last night, I was troubled. I couldn't go to sleep. I was restless because I couldn't believe that, how an ordinary citizen can have such views and still get away with it. Please make sure you share it with your friends and family, and also do let me know your feedback in the comment section. What do you think about this? And what do you think the rest of the world should respond? How should they respond? How would you respond? Come on, be realistic. If anyone from this country where I am, the UK, and USA or Australia or any modern country, anyone had such views and openly describe these views to public, just imagine what would happen to them. And I am pretty sure that they would spend the rest of their life in prison, labeled extremist, racist, terrorist, whatever you name it. This was just literally, I have no words, honestly. I'm lost for words. Thank you very much for taking time out to watch this video. If you did like it, once again, please do hit the like button and also subscribe the channel. So, when you subscribe channel, it helps me get to more people, reach more people. And also make sure you hit the bell icon so you get the notification for future content. Thank you very much once again. I will see you in the next video.